Visionary Minds Public Relations and Media is a proud sponsor of CA Media Podcast. Be sure to get all your publicity, digital marketing, writing, media consulting services by emailing visionarymindsny@gmail.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CA Media Podcast, the show that allows you to come in your own unique way. This podcast will be about my journey throughout my adult life. I will bring my friends, and there will be some episode in which I will be alone to speak about what's on my mind. Topics will range from society, culture, sports, relationships, and so much more. There's nothing off limits on the CA Media Podcast. So, as you come into my world to listen to my podcast, feel free to know that this is a safe space and a personal space to bring your family and friends to listen to the CA Media Podcast. So come and join this ride with me, and as always, this is the show that allows you to come in your most unique, authentic way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CA Media Podcast, the show that allows you to come in your own unique way. I am the host, Clyde Anderson, and today we have Tyla Houston on as we dive into her world where the lights are low and the energy is high and the vibes are dripping in luxury. Our guest is here to tell us about how to set that tone. Her name is Tyla Houston, the general manager of the Mixxx Lifestyke Collective, an adult entertainment superhost, bartender, caterer, content creator who curates experiences that lingers long after the night life ends. The show is brought to you by Visionary Minds, Public Relations and Media. If you have any media consultations or inquiries, please contact Tammy Reese at visionarymindsny@gmail.com, and she would gladly get in contact with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Tyla Houston to the show. It's about to get real mixy up in here. Tyla, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Clyde. Thank you for having me.
How's your day going?
It's going well, just getting things done.
So you're on the West Coast, so we're like a 3 hours difference.
Yes. It's still morning here.
Yeah, it's like bright afternoon here. Well, gloomy where I'm at a little bit. Cold, 40 degrees.
Oh,
New York,
no.
New York State weather.
No. That cold here yet, thankfully.
So, Tyler, tell us a little bit more about yourself. So you're like someone who has mastered the art of vibes, right? Tell us a little bit how that began for you.
That began for me when I started my mobile bartending business. And my partner and I, he creates content as well. And so he had already kind of hosted parties before we got together. And so when we got together, it was just perfect because I serve food and bartend, and he, throws the party. So, and I have thrown events before, but not in the adult,
Yeah,
lifestyle.
feel free. This podcast is a safe space, so feel free. You could talk.
Okay, so we started doing that, and it just grew from there when I moved to Vegas and started meeting people in the community and networking and working with different venues and different hosts who threw parties, and they hired me to bartend their events. So that's how it started.
How long ago was that, if I may ask?
That is about 5 years ago now.
Okay, it's like during was it like during the pandemic or like?
That's when I started the business, and then once it was over, it was obviously when everything opened back up when I actually got out there. Yes.
Okay. So you juggle a lot from managing the mix to hosting and creating content. What drives you to keep you creating these unforgivable moments for yourself and for the people that you're serving?
Um, I like to serve people. It's one of my love languages. So the cooking and the bartending kind of go hand in hand with that. I like providing safe spaces for people to hang out and vibe and come together. I like that. That feeds my soul. I like to look up and see people having a good time and letting go of their inhibitions and things like that. So um, that's what drives me.
How do you get someone that is like in an uncomfortable situation comfortable? Like, for example, someone that's coming to your event for the very first time and not knowing what to expect.
I always like to tell newbies because you hear lifestyle party and there's definitely a misconception about what goes on at these events. And so when I have newbies, I like to, one, let them know that everything is about consent. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do as long as you're open, because you may see things, you may see, people engaging in other things that you might not be comfortable with yourself. However, as long as you have an open mind and that part doesn't make you uncomfortable, then you'll have a good time. I'd like to tell people, look at it like a club, just a regular club. However, you can be a little bit more free at the lifestyle parties as far as what you wear and types of activities you may or engage in. So, but everything is about consent. So people think you come, you automatically got to do something. The first thing I tell people is that is not the case at all.
Hey, consent is a huge uh component, especially in those types of events, and even just in life in general.
Right.
Like I work with with people with developmental disabilities, and most of the time it's like you're protecting those people, and like if someone doesn't feel safe in that area, definitely don't put them in an vulnerable state. So like if you're uncomfortable, just feel free to just be you, but make sure that other people are just like, this is not what I don't consent of XYZ.
Right.
Yeah.
And I try to have events where, like, for instance, starting here on the 17th, on Monday, the 17th, we're doing meet and greets at Audio Bar, which is a popular spot in the arts district here in Vegas. And I decided to do that so newbies can come and meet up with us in a non-threatening environment, because it's just a regular bar, where you can go and watch football and have drinks and eat things like that. So it's a way for them to come out, like I said, and no pressure. They can talk to us, ask questions, and then maybe decide from there if they would like to attend an event. Um, and then it's kind of like a vetting situation too, because a lot of people who have been in the lifestyle for some time, the OGs or whatever, they prefer to have some type of vetting instead of just letting a free for all or anybody just attend these events as well. So it's kind of um, a dual purpose there, I guess, to make people feel comfortable on both ends, newbies and people who have been in the lifestyle as well.
Okay, that's really positive that you have events where people could come in and just basically meet and greet, open up with one another, see if it's something that they're interested in or not.
Mhm.
Um, let's talk about the Mixxed Lifestyle Creative Collective.
Okay.
Um, so this is not like in the average space, right? So it's basically like a brand, a lifestyle. And for someone who would never been, how would you describe that?
So the Mixxx Lifestyle Collective, um, we collaborate with, for instance, people who sell adult toys. We collaborate with, it's a filming studio, so content creators, they come here, they rent the venue to shoot their content. Um, there's some, I move in silence, so there's some new things that I'm introducing to the collective that is a little bit different than what anyone else is doing. But um, we've got models, people who have lingerie lines. So, different, a collective, a mix of people that offer different things. We've got Queen Sheba. She has a lit lemonade.
Okay.
We have Sweet's Mahogany Photography. She does the boudoir and the sexy photo shoots. So,
Right.
just a collective of like-minded people that offer services in different areas, but it all goes together. It all, meshes in one way or another.
What was your catalyst in creating like even the space? Like you have a short term rental space,
Yes.
as well as people come, like you just stated, people come there to do content and also have an event venue as well. How did you create that vision and put it into fruition?
Well, I started here as a bartender when the venue was called something else.
Okay.
The space itself has been a filming space.
Oh.
And so they, because the venue is wonderful and it's huge. So then they started throwing parties here, and that's when I came on, when they started to do the parties. And so I've been here um, over a year now, and um, we went through changes, just trying to see what works and what doesn't work as far
Hmm.
as throwing these events. And um, I became went from the bartender to the general manager and took over, did a little rebranding. And so that's when it became the Mixxx Lifestyle Collective. So yeah, and then so as far as the short-term rental, we just got our license for that. So I'm excited for that because it allows lifestyle groups, clubs that travel and come to town. They can stay here. They can attend the events that we have here. So I'm really excited about the short-term rental.
All right. So what kind of creators or guests do you see drawn to the mix? Like what's like an ideal person that is welcome into the space?
You said what kind of creators? What kind
Yeah.
of
Hmm.
well, I do adult content, my partner and I. And so that's a big thing. The adult industry, adult entertainment. However, music videos, um, what else do we have? Movies. People have inquired and because it's a huge, it's a over 6,000 square foot property, and there's a huge outside space with the pool and all kinds of scenery. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna say right now we definitely focus on the adult content side, just because Shawn Michaels, we have him. I'm not sure if you're familiar with who that is.
Not the wrestler, but
No, not the
I
wrestler.
not the boy toy, not the heartbreak kid. Yeah,
Not the
the
wrestler.
ball headed guy. Yeah.
Yes, the legend himself. Yes. He is a part of the collective. He shoots his content here. So and we do with a lot of local adult creators in general. So yeah. We've got ABN events coming up in January that are going to be hosted here. So um however, that doesn't mean that the space can't be used for, you know, other types of content, but just being what we do.
No, no,
We
no.
do a lot of that here.
Nah. This like my podcast, like I said, it's a safe space, it's a free space
Right.
to talk to and to express however you desire to express. Yeah. So um let's talk a little bit about your upcoming events. So the 3C Mixxed in Vegas versus ATL party, uh, November 15th. Sounds crazy. Sounds wild. What is the vibe for that
That's gonna be a day. It's gonna be a time. So it's kind of an all-day event. The 3C Mixer is a networking event that Mahogany and I are putting on um, to have people come out and network. Um, we've got guest speaker Amazon Cami. She's a content creator. And we've got guest speaker Queen Sheba. She's going to be talking about her production and her modeling agency. And she also, I mentioned earlier, the Lit Lemonade. And so we've got a few vendors coming out. It's just going to be a great networking event. We wanted to do something for people who, one, don't know about the space. They can come here. I forgot podcasts. You can come here and film podcasts. Um, so we're gonna be mixing and mingling and talking about those things. And then the party, because we've got birthdays that we're celebrating. That's the Las Vegas versus Atlanta. So we've got people coming from out of town. I'm very excited about that event. We're gonna see what city represents the
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 most?
hardest that day. Yeah. That should be a time. I'm from Texas, so I'm repping Vegas because I'm a resident here, but I love
Like
ATL.
kind of neutral, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then towards the end of this year, 2025, you have the second annual Players Ball New Year's Eve. That name alone
Yes.
sounds luxury, sex appeal. How are you taking that event and bringing it into the new year?
I'm very excited about that. Last year I had it I had two suites at a hotel. I had to turn people away because I didn't have enough room. So it's awesome that this year I have this more than enough space and I can make the event more than what it was because we had an awesome time at the first one. So I'm super excited about this year. It's
So,
going
so,
down.
so for people who have never been to a mix event, what should they expect when they walk through those doors?
uh Good vibes, good energy, comfort. One of the things that people always tell me about my events in general is how comfortable they feel, which I strive towards that. So I love hearing that definitely. Um, Smiling faces right from the
Mm-hmm.
from the jump. We like to make people feel like they're home, like it's a party, but it's like,
Mm-hmm. I say space.
yeah, yeah, coming to your cousin's house to
Correct.
hang out. So yeah, family. It's a community, So definitely we like to feed off of that, the closeness.
Beautiful. Um, One more question before like dive into like lifestyle and like your legacy.
Uh,
Um, what is one thing like every guest should know before stepping into your world for the very first time? In reference to the mix, in reference to what you're currently doing for your business.
Check your energy at the door because we want to keep it a safe space and a comfortable space for everyone. So that starts with self before you enter the venue.
Correct, correct. I think safe space and everybody checking the energy, egos,
That part,
um,
especially in
and
the lifestyle.
like I completely understand where you're coming from, like for real. Like even in like in my life or in my world, like I'd be like, yeah, I don't want no negative energy, no negative vibes. Like you could check that at the door before you enter into my life.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, like I'm a free flowing person. I wouldn't say carefree a little bit, but like I like peace. I like to see people enjoy themselves. I like to see people engaging, communicating with one another, and having a good time. But what I won't tolerate is like that negative energy. Like I could do without.
We can do without it. That's right. We don't need that in this space. We trying to feel good and feel free and sexy. So we definitely don't need, the other stuff.
So in reference still to like your lifestyle of the mix, um, the mixed lifestyle is not just a brand, it's an energy. What does that phase, the energy of the mixed lifestyle means to you? Is that
uh,
accurate about that? Or
Accurate about
what I just asked you?
about the brand, like it being
More of an energy.
more of an energy. Um, yeah, I would say that you are correct in putting it that way. Definitely more than just the venue. The venue itself. It's everything that we're trying to do, everything that we're trying to create for everyone in the lifestyle community, like all the like-minded people. I want to have um, for everyone because I like all umbrellas and dynamics of the lifestyle, like from your king to your BDSM and all the different umbrellas. I'm not a swinger, but I'm voyeuristic, so I like to watch people in their element.
Right.
Um, so I like so yeah, the Mixxx Lifestyle Collective in itself is definitely an energy, a space, wherever it is, not just at this venue, wherever we go.
I love that. I love that. So you move through sensuality, business, and creativity all at once. How do you find the time to balance between being a boss and being seductive?
It's in me. I don't know. And it's just me, everything that I do, the way I carry myself, my, like I said, my content. So definitely got to keep the sexy. That's what they want, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah, give people what they want. you know, content content is king, right?
That part,
Back
yes.
then they used to say sex sells, but now it's content is king. If you ain't pushing
Yeah,
out content,
you got to push them out.
you're not uh generating the viewership. You're not generating new viewers. Um, you may be stagnant. You may be yesterday's news. you
You
know?
got to stay relevant and constantly come up with. You got to create daily. Shout out to Outbox Productions. We were Sweets and I, Mahogany. We were in a movie um, um, that just premiered called Bruja at Area 15 on the 29th, October 29th that passed. So that was exciting thing to be a part of as well.
You want to talk a little bit about that, or that's
About
like
the movie.
yeah, or that's like
I
not
mean, it it was my first time doing anything like that. I just went to be an extra. However, I ended up having a teensy little part, which was cool. Um, the experience in itself was to be able to see behind the scenes how things flow when making a movie was that's awesome. I like to learn. So it was definitely an experience being a part of that. I appreciate it. Oh. And who knows?
so
I might try to do more, movies. Who knows?
Why not?
Why not?
What's stopping you? What is stopping you from?
Not a damn thing. Sky is the limit.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. What advice would you give to women or anyone who wants to like build their own confidence, their own sex appeal, and still stand on business on being a pro?
Always stay true to yourself, no matter what, no matter the outside noise and influences. Um, Stay true to yourself and do whatever it is, because sexy looks different for everyone. So, you know, um, don't let anyone ever make you feel like you can't do anything. Do that shit.
Got you. One last question, and before like I do like rapid fire questions.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. So, what is next for you in the mix movement as we turn into 2026? What are people to expect from you?
Um, we are going to be gearing towards more private events. So, and what that means is I won't necessarily be open to the public every week. Um, we're gonna focus on curating experiences um, that mean more than just your weekly type of function. If that makes sense, what I'm trying to say.
Yes. Yes.
So, um, I'm definitely excited and looking forward to that. Like I said, I don't want to say too much because I move in silence, but
No, of course. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. Um, would you like to leave the audience with a quote before we dive in to the rapid fire questions?
quote.
Yeah.
Oh, so many. Um, I don't know. Can we come back to it? Can
Yeah,
we come
yeah,
back
of
to
course.
the quote?
Before I close, yeah, of course. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, currently we have Tyler Houston on, and right now we're about to do a quick rapid fire of questions. I won't go crazy with it. I'm not sure if you listened to Sweets one that I did with her. I'm not sure. Did you?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. I try to be easy. I try not to.
Try not to do too much, Clyde. Try not to do too much.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Okay. First question. What's your favorite place that you have traveled to?
Hawaii,
What is a location that you would like to visit before you transition?
Paris, and/or Greece.
What's your favorite drink?
Margarita, baby, all day.
Who is someone famous that you met that you love?
Oh. Casey from Jodeci. When I
Okay.
was like, when I was like 12.
All right. What's your dream vehicle?
My dream vehicle,
Hmm.
Chevy Silverado, big boy country, sitting up on them things.
All right. So, what's your favorite kink?
um, wow. I'm gonna say between spanking and choking.
Okay. Receiving or giving in reference to that.
Spanking, receiving, choking, both.
Okay. What's your ultimate dream lifestyle scene that you would like to eventually be a part of?
A reverse gangbang.
Okay. 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 One more. Actually, a couple more. Um, what is your vision for yourself within the next 5 years?
I want to be known for operating a space where everybody knows, and I mean everyone from all walks of life, they know that they can come to an event of mine and have a good time. Like I want to be known worldwide for that within 5 years. And then
And,
as far as my content being winning an AVN.
okay. And who was your celebrity crush growing up?
Celebrity crush growing up. Mhm. That's a that's a hard one. I don't know why it's so hard, but it's kind of, you know what? I'm gonna say Holly Berry. I'm gonna say Holly Berry because
Halle Berry, Halle Berry.
yeah, I love me some her.
Yeah, mine's when I was growing. I had a few. I like I love Pamela Anderson. I love
Yeah.
Tiffany Tafine from Saved by the Bell. Kelly.
Yep.
Um, Amy Jo Johnson, of course, from the Power Rangers. Um, there was somebody else. Carmen Electra.
Yeah. Yes, she's hot.
Yeah.
She's hot. For
and
sure.
then like Angelina Jolie.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Bad.
those
For sure. For sure, that one.
those are my five. Those are my five. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick rapid fire with Tyler Houston. Would you want them to know your nickname or nah? They ain't ready for that.
What, Tyler?
No, your nickname.
Oh, what's my nickname?
We'll leave that alone. Or your alter ego name.
Oh man. Well, okay, so Tyler Houston, that is my and my
Surname.
alter ego. Yeah, that's my stage name. And it so yeah, that is her. But I'm like, what did you hear? Because I've been because I've been called a couple of things from my content, so I don't know what nickname you might be referencing. But
FB.
huh?
On FB.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, that's on my Facebook name is actually my real name. And Tyler is the alter.
I would never have guessed that.
Yes. I mean, so yeah, I mean, most people, or if you know, you know, my name is B, but yeah, in the content world, and my stage name is Tyler Houston.
I would have thought it was the reverse.
Mhm.
I was fooled. I was bamboozled.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to, because I'm building my brand, so
Right.
I always default to B, but I'm trying to moving forward introduce
Promote the
myself.
brand.
So, yeah.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, just want to thank Tyler for joining the Save Me a podcast. Thank you for embodying what the mixed lifestyle is all about. It's bold, sexy, it's confident, it's resilient, it's unforgettable, it's vibes. Um, before we wrap up, you want to leave that quote, or they can catch you on the flip side?
Yeah, y'all gonna have to catch me on the flip side because
So yeah, y'all can catch her on the flip side, like she said, but she gonna leave her socials in which y'all can reach out to her, coordinate with her. Would you want to share a couple of your socials?
I do. Tyla Houston does have Facebook, so Tyla Houston, Tyla Houston, spelled like the city. Um, my Twitter is like I don't even know if I want to leave the Twitter,
Actually,
because I don't know who might watch it.
so you can text it to me. I'll put it in the description.
There you go.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Hey, thank you, Tyler, for joining the podcast, and
Thank
thank
you
you
for
for all
having.
of course, thank you for all the listeners, audio, video, and remember, at the mix, it's not just an event; it's an experience. It's a vibe. Stay seductive, stay unapologetic. I guess stay mixed up, right?
Stay mixed up. Stay mixed up, baby.
Tyler, thank you again. God bless, and
You
I'll
too.
check out with you.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the CA Media Podcast, the show that allows you to come in your own unique way. I am the host, Clyde Anderson. Want to be a guest on the show? Got questions, feedback, or a story you'd like to share? We'd love to hear from you. Email us at camediapodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on all platforms at CA Media Podcast. Listen and subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and wherever you stream your podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a review. It helps us grow and keep bringing the conversations that matters. Until next time, stay connected, stay inspired, and always remember, we are the show that allows you to come in your own unique way.